Hey there, John. Melissa over at West Coast Connects. We spoke to you last week and I wanted to just take a minute and shoot over that video as promised. So I'm going to go through a few tips and tricks on ways that you can increase your online presence. So looking at your website here, it looks great. There's a good call to action right here. One thing I can tell you about Google though is they love to see a whole lot of content. They like to see a minimum of 1,500 words of content on your homepage. And the reason being is Google has what's called crawlers, and they crawl the internet searching and ranking those results. So they're looking for what your site should be found for. Things like the services that you offer and the areas you serve, what we call keywords. So things like roofer, Charlotte, North Carolina, roofing company, Charlotte, North Carolina, things of that nature. And also your photos that you save on your website here are also going to count as content in Google's eyes. So you want to make sure that you're saving those photos as keywords. So let's go do a search for a keyword, say roofer, Mooresville, North Carolina. You can see here the first thing that pops up is all of the Google ads. So all these companies are paying per click. And then when you scroll down a little bit further, this is what we call the map pack. So these are all the companies that have a Google business profile. So it's super important to have one of these along with your website. I didn't see if you had one or not. If you did, I didn't see it on the first page. So there's a few different ways that you can help to rank this because ideally you want to be in one of these top 3 positions. So you're super easy to be found. The 3 things that you can do are photos, reviews, and citations. So you want to have at least 25 5-star reviews, at least 15 to 20 photos, again, saved as those keywords that we talked about, and also citations. So what is a citation? A citation is any directory where your business name, address, and phone number is listed. And you want to make sure that that phone number, address, and business name matches exactly what your Google business profile says. That is a big deal when it comes to Google. And there are thousands of citations you can go out and get. Things like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau, Angie's List. There's thousands of them. And the more that you have, the better you're going to rank in this map pack and start to beat out your competition and steal one of these top 3 positions. And next we have the organic listings. Again, ideally you want to be on the first page of this as well. In the top 3 would be the best. So you can see this guy, Race City Roofing. He's in the top 3 of the map pack, and he's also in the top of the organic listings. So he's super easy to be found, which in turn is going to make him getting the most leads in and the most phone calls coming in the door. Let's go take a look at his site and see some reasons why he's there. So if we look at his site here, it looks decent. It has some photos, has a decent amount of content, but I can tell you right off the bat, it's not really enough content, and which means they would be super easy to beat out content wise. But obviously there's a couple of other things that go into it as well. So we use this program called Ahrefs, and it goes in and it analyzes what they're doing on the back end. So you can really see what you're up against and what you need to do in order to beat them out. So these numbers are the UR and the DR rating. These numbers are super important. The UR is basically how much Google trusts your site, and the DR is how powerful your site is. The UR is typically raised by citations, and the DR is raised by backlinks. Now you might be wondering what the heck a backlink is. A backlink is any website, article, or blog that's referring people back to your site. Google sees it as a popularity contest. The more people that are referencing your website URL, the more they're going to see your site as being powerful and authoritative, and they're going to kick it to the top of their rankings. You also want to remember that not all backlinks are created equal. Always remember quality over quantity. So you don't want to be grabbing backlinks from super spammy sites. You always want to try and grab them from sites that are relevant to your scope of work. So you can see here they have over 1,000 backlinks coming from 201 referring domains, and they also have 895 keywords on their site that they're ranking for. All in all, the content, the keywords, the backlinks, and the citations, that's bringing 351 people that are viewing their website per month. And that's quite a bit of traffic that you might be missing out on. So let's go and see what your site is pulling up in here. So you can see your UR is a 17, your DR is a 0.2. You do have 162 backlinks that are coming from 29 referring domains, which is a great start. Your keyword number is a little bit low. And you're still getting 188 people that are viewing your site per month, which is a really great start, John. I think if you've add some of those keywords that we talked about into your content, add some citations, and add some super qualified backlinks to your site, I really think you'd be in great shape in starting to outrank those competitors and get to that first page of Google. I hope this video found you well and you found it helpful and you can find some time to implement some of these strategies. Please feel free to leave us some feedback and let me know if you have any questions at all. Feel free to reach out directly. My name's Melissa, and have a great night, John.